When we were talking about purpose, vision, mission, and values, it reminded me of something that happened a couple months ago. Jeff Smith, owner of Smith Funeral Homes in Little Rock, Arkansas, was here visiting in the home office, and we were having a conversation about our purpose and our values, and we were getting more and more excited as we realized how well aligned we were on those things, and we think it's just going to be this awesome foundation for a long-term relationship. And he gave me this great exercise on how to really articulate your purpose and your vision, your mission, and your values. And so I'm going to go ahead and do my best to share with you what Jeff shared with me, but I'm not a really good drawer, so let's start with the basics. So everybody got that, right? So pretty good person. But your purpose is your heart. It's who we are. It's why we do what we do, right? It's why we exist. Your gut is your core beliefs and your values. And anytime your core beliefs and your values are challenged, anytime you're wrestling with them to try to find alignment, anytime you violate them, where do you feel that first? You feel it first in your gut. These, your purpose, your core beliefs, and your values, do not change. Your vision are your eyes. It's always looking out on the horizon for what's next. How do we continue to grow? How do we continue to strive? How do we push ourselves professionally and personally, grow individually as well as organizationally? And then your mission. This is where my drawing gets very limited. So your mission, that's a little balled up fist. So no, your mission are your hands and your feet. It's what fulfills the mission. It's the work that we do each and every day. And so I wanted to share this with you because it was really impactful when Jeff shared it with me, but really where it rang true was over the last 3 days at the National Funeral Directors Association convention in Chicago. A number of us just got back last night, and we just had an incredible convention. We had an awesome sponsorship, as you can see here. This is the entrance to the McCormick Place Convention Center in Chicago. You could not enter the convention center without first being hit right in the face with Precoa, right? So everybody knew who we were and what we're about from the moment they walked into the convention center. We had an incredible booth that was just popping. There were so many people in and out of our booth. We had current partners that were coming in the booth where we're having great conversations about what's new and what's our latest innovation. I don't know how that got in there. But then also strengthening and deepening those relationships with current partners, talking to prospective partners who either saw our booth and came in or were sent over by some of our current funeral home partners who are telling them, you got to learn more about Precoa, you got to get over there. So the booth was just an awesome 2.5 days talking to current partners and talking to prospective partners. In addition to that, we had a really awesome time sitting down with several of our current partners and doing testimonial videos where we shot their stories about their partnership with Precoa, the impact we've had on their business, the impact we've had in helping them grow their business. Those were awesome experiences and awesome stories to tell. And then we also had an event on Tuesday night on the 99th floor of the Willis Tower with several wonderful companies that we partner with to bring hundreds of people together. And again, talking to current partners and meeting prospective partners. When we do NFDA, when we go to a convention like this, those were the best tacos. And that guy, and believe it or not, that guy just has a really big hand. Just kidding. Seems like a fun day to make jokes. So when we go to these conventions and conferences, we really have two main purposes. We want to grow and deepen and strengthen the relationships with our current partners, and we want to meet prospective new partners and hopefully start a relationship with them as well. And when we do that, when we meet a prospective partner, one of the first things we often try to do is connect them with a current partner and allow that current partner to tell our story for us, to share what their relationship with Precoa has meant to them, how it's impacted their business. And what they talk about first often is results. They talk about, again, the numbers and how it's grown, how it's helped them grow their market share, maybe how their pre-need volume has doubled. I don't know if anybody's heard that before. But more so than that, And what they actually tell with more passion is the story of the Precoa people. They talk about the relationships they built with Precoa people. They talk about the way in which Precoa people do their jobs each and every day, and how they live their purpose, and how they carry their beliefs on the forefront of everything they do. And that is way more impactful than any number or any volume increase. And it's such a privilege to be there to hear those stories and have the opportunity to bring them back here and share them with you. Because what you do each and every day has such an impact on these funeral home partners. But it's not only what you do, it's how you do it. By living our purpose, by putting that on the forefront, and by carrying out our values. And so I just want to offer up a hearty thank you for what you do, but also probably more importantly, how you do it each and every day. So thank you so very, very much.